Every cricketer has a special bond with somebody who they either train with, who they brought up with. In case of Shubman Gill, it is his father. He shares a very close relationship with him, not just because he is his father, but also because his father was also his coach, his mentor when it came to his cricketing skills. He's trained with him for the longest time, and Shubman Gill gives a lot of credit to the time that he spent with his father, who by the way took the decision to relocate as well so that Shubman could spend more time in Chandigarh. Now just about 8 to 9 months back, Shubman Gill made that switch from being an opener to batting at number 3, a decision which has been up for debate ever since then. The numbers as well look very different of him as an opener to him batting at number 3. Things haven't really gone as per plan for Shubman Gill when batting at number 3, until and unless, of course, you take into consideration the fact that this series has really made a difference to those numbers, and we'll talk about those numbers as well as to how things have turned around for Shubman Gill. But this, by the way, was one of the most debated topics as to why Shubman Gill needed to demote himself from being an opener to batting at number 3. His father now has shared his thoughts on Shubman Gill making that switch. Let's tell you the thoughts of Shubman's father and then tell you the numbers as well as to where the difference is as to Shubman Gill the opener and Shubman Gill batting at number 3 is concerned. These are the thoughts of Shubman's father. He goes ahead and says that he should have continued to open. It is not right at all, I feel, and he's talking about Shubman's switch from becoming an opener, from being an opener to batting at number 3. Let's tell you more as to why he reasons this. His reason for this being that when you sit in the dressing room for longer, the pressure tends to increase. Number 3 is neither the opening slot nor the middle order, which is why it tends to make you more anxious. Those are the thoughts of Shubman Gill's father, which is why he prefers or would have preferred his son to continue to open. But he says now Shubman is a mature boy. I don't take decisions for him anymore. When he was a teenager, I used to take these decisions for him, and for him, Shubman Gill, the opener, is what he would have liked to see, but and not him bat at number 3. But he shared his reasons for that as well. He shared one more reason as to why he feels his son was better off playing as an opener. Let's tell you about that now. He says that when the ball is new, you get a lot more loose deliveries. When you come in after 5-7 overs, the ball is still shiny and the bowlers are also settled with their length by then, which is why to make the most of those times when the ball's new, you get some loose balls as well. His father feels that that's the best time for Shubman as a batter to be there at the crease and not be in the dressing room, because it makes you anxious at times. It adds to the pressure as well. He's gone ahead and made a comparison with another Indian player who was in the setup till very recently. Let's tell you about that now. He says that his is not the game, his game is not like that. It suits someone like a Chiteshwar Pujara who has a defensive game. In fact, he goes ahead and elaborates that Shubman Gill as a batter has a slightly aggressive bent. He used to use his feet a lot more, something that he wasn't doing, something which he was sort of found out on. Also, not only did he stop using his feet, he was also using hard hands, and that's what happened in the Hyderabad test as well. He's rectified all those things. Shubman Gill was using the crease beautifully. He was stepping down. We saw that happen in Ranchi. We saw that happen in this innings as well, in Dharamshala as well, and that's where he feels that his son is somebody of an attacking bent, and it suits him to be mixing caution with aggression and not getting into his shell. That's the approach that suits somebody like a Shubman Gill. Now we told you about the numbers as well, that we're going to be showing you what the comparison looks like. This is it, and this we will just spend some time talking about the numbers here. This is Shubman Gill at number 3, 17 innings, 618 runs. His highest score coming in this match in Dharamshala, 110 runs, average of 41.20. Now, if you look at these numbers, you'd say, okay, he's justified himself. The decision to demote himself to number 3 is paying off because he's got a greater average, 41.20 in comparison to 32.37 as an opener. Not the same number of runs, but obviously got to understand the fact that he's played more as an opener and less as a number 3, because that change happened only in the West Indies. But let's try and understand something here. Of those 618 runs that you see right now, 452 runs have come in this very series. So if you were to take out about 10 innings from here, which is 9 innings from here, because you don't know if he's going to be batting the second time in this test match, doesn't look like the way the match is poised right now. You take away those, you remove 100 or 452 runs from here, the number game completely changes. That average drops to about 20 runs, and that's where all those questions were emerging as to why Shubman Gill decided to demote himself to number 3. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, if this was something that Shubman Gill needed to do or not. We've tried breaking down the numbers for you as well, as far as the comparison goes. His father, though, is of the firm opinion, but he says that I will not meddle into this, I will not intervene in this. It's his call. He's a mature individual. I don't take decisions for him anymore. But who do you like more, Shubman Gill, the opener, or Shubman Gill in the present form batting at number 3? I'll be waiting for your comments.